Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Another fun and exciting. My blood sugar, just to start this off, is a little twice as high as normal. I don't know why, but my blood sugar today is 12.1. I'm usually being about 6.3. Don't know why this is happening, but it just seems to be happening. Now, something I want to discuss today is I don't want to do that. I think every new diabetic says this from time to time. And this is purely, I don't want to do this. Meaning, I don't want to have to give shots every day. I don't want to have to do a blood test. And you know what? To be perfectly honest, now, after so long of doing them, I would feel kind of out of place for a while. If for some reason diabetes was cured tomorrow, I would be, what do I do now? My whole life has been a control issue. I have to get control. I have to stay in control. And it's a pain. No one would say, hey, I want to do this. Can I please be picked? So yes, I'm using my phone to light that half. I'll maybe get it off so you don't see everything. I don't know. Let's do it up there. Okay, there we go. It's facing me a bit better. Sorry about the shadows. I don't have my usual light ready yet. So, way back in the day, for me, I didn't want to do injections. But once I got a hang of it, yeah, this is easy. Blood tests, I kind of felt the exact same way. But you know what? Keeping your blood sugars under control, I think totally outweighs. And yes, I've told you about an old roommate I had in the hospital where he just was diagnosed and he was put in with me, and he was so depressed about it. And I've never thought ill of him. But on the other hand, he could feel a lot better. A lot of psychological issues can be not played with, but can start being played up here with higher blood sugars. And I think A, he wasn't feeling well. B, there was just so much information given to him. His total philosophy at the time, you can remember, this guy was young 20s. Okay? And as such, he Oh, sorry, guys, this lady's awake. He just saw the negatives. He couldn't eat what he wanted. He was South Asian, Indian, I think, from, we'll call it the sub area of India and that. But, or his ancestors were, that's probably the better way of saying it. He enjoyed his food. And the couple of times I met his mother, she would bring him Indian food because he didn't like the hospital food. And this was a little tough. I just hope he's doing so much better than he was. But he was sliding down the scale so quickly that he sat in a dark room. When I'm in this room during the day, I don't like the lights on, except when taping, and I go, we're doing this early in the day, so that's why no one's come in and we haven't got going yet. But he would want all the lights in the room shut off. Oh, I want to, no, I want to be, no. Because he was hiding from the diabetes. I think once he got over this stumbling block, he's probably fine. He's probably settled down, married, or I'd like to think he is. Some people don't like to sleep, but their body says, hey, I think it's time you slept. And they don't like it, but they have to do it. So you have to do these things. Breathing, eating, sleeping. Eventually hunger sets in. Being overtired steps in. And I think any diabetic will tell you when they miss a shot, they really don't start feeling good. And that's worse than taking a shot. And now you could have the pumps. You could have so much more than just the needle. And even the needles now are smaller and finer. Sharp lancet around the edge of your fingers for your blood tests. Really, very rarely do I have one that hurts. Would I prefer not to do anything? Yes, I would. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing it today. Your doctor and you need the information your body gives out on how the treatment is going. It can't sort of be covered with one blood test. There is the hemoglobin A1C, but no, that's found not great. There's new things on the pump that say time and range, and I've been having a little bit of issues. So let's just see what my time and range is. time in range. I don't know if I really want to show this, but the transparency here. 38% is bright time in range. Oh God, what to do, what to do. So, talk it over with your doctor, talk it over with a social worker. If you see a therapist, talk it over. You have every right to feel good. And sometimes this little organ up here may not always be on your best side. Sometimes you can get negative thoughts. My suggestion is every time you get a negative, think of a positive. I know if you're depressed, and it's hard to do, but if you can do it, and once you get practice, all this stuff will become easier and easier to the point where I don't even think about it. When I got my first pump, I thought, oh, it's going to be a pain. It wasn't. These new pumps were still going to be something hard to work for. Now, doesn't. I can easily change things. All of a sudden, they're gone. Just remember, you have a right to feel good. And getting in control and overcoming all your negative thoughts about what you have to do will help you get there. I hope this has helped a bit. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.